Welcome to another episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 6, Episode 9. It's pretty petty tonight because we got SummerBunni in the building. She's about to speak her piece, and we can't wait to get the tea. Stay tuned for all that and more.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Let the buzz begin. Hey, let the buzz
ready?
Begin. Yes, I'm so ready. I'm always ready when we have beautiful ladies in the building.
Period.
I'm
Beautiful.
your host, Miss Conversation Piece. You're going to want to stay to the end tonight because we have a fully jam-packed show. And to the left of me, I have the beautiful, lovely SummerBunni all the way from Dallas. Now she's out here in LA doing her thing. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing awesome. And I also have my lovely co-host, Rakaya Crawford. She's a songbird, and she's just a reality show lover. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. We're going to get into it tonight. I'm ready.
I love this show because, you know, I'm always mixing and mingling with the cast, and when we get them in here, it just makes a great show.
Right.
So
Definitely.
tell me what your overall thoughts of tonight's episode.
With me, okay, I'll get started. Definitely messy boots. I always say this when we get a chance to watch the show with the actual cast members, it adds a different element to it. So it's cool to see their reaction to it. And this episode didn't disappoint. It was definitely messy. What you think?
It was definitely boring.
Now, are you just saying that because we didn't see you this time?
No, it was really boring. They're really boring. So,
You don't like anybody on this show, do you?
no.
Nobody?
Nobody's
Nobody.
friends on this show.
Not even Yo-Yo?
Yo-Yo's cool.
Okay, we got one.
But I feel like she tries to play like the mentor role too hard. You know, if you're going to mentor somebody, it's going to be easy. It's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to force it. It's there. That's just what it is.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I think she plays the mentor role a little too hard.
All right.
She's cool.
Well, I think the show was, a lot going on. I was glad to see Booby back. This whole trip was, I know, out of nowhere. But I want the guys to go out and have fun, but that never happens. It's always a mess. So.
You know when it's a trip, it's something about to pop off.
And then this party with Princess, I'm like, girl, why you inviting everybody? You know something's going to go down. Like,
Is her
they know
makeup
that.
selling? Like, they buy her makeup?
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Bibbidi boop bop sips tea on tonight.
All
You
right.
came out guns blazing.
They're ready to be shady every time they come on this show.
But listen, but like I said while we were watching the episode, though, Ray J does his thing. We can say what he want, you know, about him, but he does handle his business. He is definitely one to secure the bag. So it's nice to see him supporting his woman, and she's doing her thing. Everybody got to start somewhere.
Sonya
But,
taught him well,
you know,
honey. Cause,
she did.
Because Brandy, she just chilling now. He got to be the breadwinner.
She got new music coming out.
Oh, I can't wait. I love Brandy.
Brandy's a vocal legend, so I'm ready for that.
All right, let's get into what we want to talk about. A1, he sees the house is empty. And is it all your fault?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not my fault at all.
Lyrica moved out. She
Not my
left
problem.
the dog and no furniture.
I didn't even know they were married. He didn't either, so we're in the same boat.
He didn't.
Rock the boat.
All right, so.
Actually, I'm not in the boat. I'm in a yacht.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in a yacht. They're in a boat. But it's the same situation.
So the boat that the A1 is in right now, Ray J is trying to be there to support him. You know, Sia, she pops up like
Who
she's
the fuck is Sia?
Lyrica's friend.
Singer-songwriter.
Why do you have to have so many friends? You know,
Why not have
old are they?
friends? Why not have friends?
you can have friends, but like all your friends have to fight your battle. Like that's whack. All your friends have to fight.
Do you want to fight Lyrica?
Does Lyrica want to fight me?
Okay, but I remember you guys had your encounter, and you were just like, well, shit, I'll do it again. Like, at first you came with good graces, and you were like, you know, singing that olive
But
branch,
then
and
I
then things
am
went
always
left.
in the wrong, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But I'm always in the wrong. And then, you know, with the editing that they do, it makes it look like, oh, that's what I said. Like, off top, I just was like, oh, I'm going to fuck your husband again. No, you know what you said. But
What did she
therefore,
say? Can we know?
She was saying a whole bunch of other shit about clout chasing, all that shit. Like, that shit's dead to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's move forward. Like, your husband's a cheater, you're a cheater, y'all both cheat. Period. I'm not married. There's no ring on my finger.
So you don't feel like, as a single woman, you have to respect vows?
You do, but I'm young. Like, y'all gonna just be like, damn, like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I supposed to just be...
Well, yeah.
That's not my problem. Your nigga didn't know that he was married, so I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. So you really didn't know this.
I didn't even know who she is.
You didn't watch the show before you got on here?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think for me, this is how I always stand. This is what I said before. Now, I don't think that you have loyalty to either one
To her,
of them.
and I don't owe anybody
To anyone.
loyalty.
Now.
So you should be glad that I even told you that your husband was cheating on you.
So
'cause
when
I could've
you,
still been
so
with
did
him.
you talk to him like y'all were gonna date?
No, we were literally.
We'll take us back to the beginning.
Okay. So, Miss A1 came to see me at the studio because he wanted to hear my music. And, you know, I was like, cool, come see my music. You know what I'm saying? They were like, we have this producer. She wants to come see you. So she's going to come to the studio. She
Okay.
is going to come see you.
A1. Go ahead.
Miss A1 Bentley. ASMR. A1 came to see me at the studio.
Okay.
Because he wanted to hear my music because I'm talented and my music speaks for itself, period. So he came pull up to the studio. But things went left. You know what I'm saying? He started looking at me and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I'm like, yo, listen to my music. And he's like, what's good with you? Where do you live? Who do you live with? Yada, yada, yada. So we start working together. You know how that goes.
Okay.
I'm in the studio. We're working on music. We vibing out. You know what I'm saying? It goes where it goes.
So you never were...
AKA Dream Hotel, period.
So were you
that's
ever
just that.
feeling him enough to want to ask those questions? Like, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife?
For what?
Okay.
I'm not married.
Okay, so
He is. So
do
he
you
should've
feel
been
like
telling me.
do you feel like you were doing it to get music, or
No,
you just were feeling him?
We were working on music. He came to see me in the studio. I didn't come to see her. So she came to see me in the studio, and I was playing my music, and he was interested in music and me, everything. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I met the nigga when I was like 20 years old. And, like, you know, when you first think that those diamonds are real and all that shit, all the fugazi ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was just all a facade. And that's what he is a facade. Their marriage is a facade. It's not real.
So let me ask you this, SummerBunni. At what point for you? Because I know you're young, living, doing all that.
Living life.
And that's great. So my question for you is at what point are you like, okay, I want to get back to the music? Because that's something, as we were talking about,
Well, that's what I'm doing, and I'm still doing it. Even if somebody married comes to my studio session, I'm still focused on music, with or without you. It's never like sidetrack, like, oh, I'm gonna fuck all these. No. That's them.
All right.
Well, there's that.
Well, he had eyes
That's
on
just
you
that
at the
on that.
studio. Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about the timeline, because he said vow renewal.
That is none of my business. I don't know what's going on over there. What's going on over here is that we was at the studio and we was fucking, period. It's out there.
So multiple
if you was
times-
renewing your vows, if you were trying to be with your wife, that has nothing to do with me. Because what was going over here was that you were single, that you was interested in SummerBunni, which, Lyrica, why not? Would he not?
Okay.
You are beautiful.
Yeah.
We're not going to take that from you.
Thank you.
I think I will get props too. You definitely are beautiful. I think that...
I've never touched my face. You know, they do a lot of Botox in Hollywood. No
Can't relate.
Botox,
These
no
my lips.
Botox here, baby girl.
So why didn't you feel... I feel like you only apologized because people were pressing you to, like, yo.
No, okay. I apologize to her.
Well, when you came outside, weren't you coming
Yeah,
to
I
say,
think
I did?
I wasn't apologizing.
Okay.
I was letting her know that her husband is a cheater and that she looks dumb. And I didn't have to do that.
Okay.
And when you start to feel yourself, then you need to watch your words, period.
So let me ask you this. What if the shoe was on the other foot? And what if you were Lyrica? How do you think you would respond to you?
That would never happen. Because
Okay.
if I have a guy and if I'm married to someone, they're going to be married to me. And I know that for a fact.
And there's those boundaries. You'll set those.
Because I probably could have married her husband if I wanted to.
Jesus.
That's just that on
So it's a lot of shade going on. It was shady at Hollywood Unlocked, y'all, because
What
Jason
the
Lee.
fuck is Hollywood Unlocked?
It's a show.
Never heard of it.
It's a show on the show that you on, girl. And Jason Lee was talking mess about April, his former co-host. Do y'all feel like Jason was wrong for, one, the way that he let April go, and the way that he had K. Michelle come on to the show and basically like grill her about like how horrible they are?
Yeah, I think with that, the lines of personal and business got crossed. And I'm big on having a thick line between your business and your personal. My thing is, regardless, his job is to be messy, so to speak. That is his job, to be in people's business, to tell stories, share the stories, whether we like him or not. That is his job. The thing is, when it comes to April, I really don't think she contributed too much to the show. Honestly, because they were saying she's a voice of women, for women, but she wasn't speaking for me. But and the thing is, it's just like if you're coming to a show, you gotta add your piece. You gotta be there and be present. And I think when he brought up the receipts of saying people were like, well, why is she here? That's good evidence. It was valid.
Well, he's basically saying that she was warming the seat up for Melissa Ford.
Now that was petty. That was just petty. We know Melissa, she left the show, due to very unfortunate circumstances. But the thing is like for him to say, okay, well, she was one. Oh God.
So were you like
They're
that when you
boring
listen?
as fuck.
The show's boring. Have you listened to it before?
Boring. April's boring. They're all boring.
So you don't like it now that Melissa's there?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know nobody, girl.
Don't nobody know nobody.
They don't even know me.
Oh my God.
We don't know. Nobody knows me.
Well, do you think he's wrong for like the way that he let her go?
Joseline is messy. Let that messy boots do his job, and that's what he does. And that's just that on that.
So you want a podcast one day, right? You wouldn't do your co-host like that, would you?
I probably wouldn't because I'm a real bitch. Period.
Okay.
But Joseline's messy. That's just what he does. What he does. Because
So
he does anything for clout.
He does anything for clout.
Hashtag that.
So now talk about, because he's the one who broke your story. He gave A1 2 hours to tell Lyrica.
Yeah, that's what he told us.
So
because he needed exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He got your video.
You had to break a story behind me. Whatever. Tons of people broke the story. You're not the only one. Okay. You took it from another blog because that blog had to take it down because me and that blogger had a relationship and they were not supposed to be talking about me. So then therefore you go and you put it on your weak blog to get clout. And then you call me clout chaser, but you got to say my name. You got to post stories about me.
But he made it seem like you called him and was like, I got
don't
this
even
video.
know this man's number. I don't even know him. I've never seen him a day in my life.
Okay. And then A1 also said that you basically set him up.
A1,
through this phone call.
There's no setting up to do, baby.
So when you call him and it was recorded.
When he called me.
Okay,
whomever. Okay, but when he
called me, I answered the phone and he was trying to see me and that's.
So why was it recorded? Why was that?
I can't stop my friends from recording. They be fanned out shit. Well, at least they thought that he was what he, you know what I'm saying? That is nothing to me. A1 is nothing. He feeling himself a little too much. Like, nobody cares that much. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a storyline. You and your wife.
So how did the other blogs get the video? Your friend gave it to you?
I'm not sure. Maybe the girl did it. That's none of my business.
Okay.
So my question is, what was your reaction when the world hears about SummerBunni in that light? Because I know at some point, granted, I know you got a tough, you be holding your own. You young, but you be holding your own, and I'll give it to you. But I know it gets exhausting always defending yourself. Like, I would get to that point where I'm like, damn,
yeah, so
it's
at this
something
point,
else.
it's just like, you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? People want to talk. Everybody's going to say what they want to say. It's like, it doesn't faze me. You know what I'm saying? My music is still better than you, your wife, everybody that got your... You came to my studio session. I didn't come to you. I didn't even know who you were.
So tell me about your emotions, because I did see you kind of like break down and cry.
I did, but don't think that I'm weak and don't think that I'm
just
scared.
saying your emotions.
That's what I think that they think. Like, oh, she young. When I get mad, I cry. But that's no more. None of that shit. But like, don't think that I'm weak. And yeah, everybody cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all cry. I don't think that's weak at all.
And sometimes when people get mad, they cry. But don't think that you hurt my feelings. You didn't, baby. I hurt your feelings. That's why you was pressed the whole season, your whole year, baby. You had to move out the house, sis. And that's it. I never had to move out of the house. You were pressed. You could barely sleep at night. You threw your phone on the floor, girl. I didn't see all you.
But you don't feel a little bad about it?
For what? Because if I came to you like a woman and that's how you're going to treat me, then bitch, I don't give a fuck.
So was the party that you came outside to talk to her, was that the first time that you saw Lyrica? Like,
when? That was my first time, yeah.
Okay.
Meeting her. Face to face. And she was so scared. She wants to get on live. She get on live and she's like, bitch this, bitch that. When you had a chance to sit side by side like this, you had security guards all around the whole place. You had Yo-Yo come sit in between us because you were so scared. I wasn't going to hit you. There's nothing for me to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know your husband's cheating. Period. And that's just that.
But
you be cheating on him.
You don't understand that she a little upset or mad. Like, you don't understand.
I get it, but then like if you want information from me because you wanted me to come there and you wanted me to talk to you about what your husband was doing, so work with me, sis.
Yeah, I just think that this is how I always feel, whether it's you or the next. It's like, okay, once I find out somebody's married, that's it. Like, we don't need to do nothing with that.
If they're not saying, like, you guys can't say that, because if you were in my situation, and you know what I'm saying, like, y'all may know, everybody don't know everybody.
No, I get
know
that. Right.
Some people may not even know who SummerBunni is. You know what I'm saying? So you think you know my background, who I fuck with, all this stuff. I didn't know A1. I don't care, and that's what I'm trying to let him know. You've been sitting here acting like everybody know who you are. Half the records you put out, people barely even give you the credit. So I don't even know who you are. You should be glad that I even let you come into my studio session. When you met me, you were trying to fuck the first night. But I said, no, let's work on music. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing you off, having yee-haw. But yeah, you try to, you kept going. You know what I'm saying? So if he never, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I never saw a ring. Never saw anything, and he never said anything to me. So was I supposed to ask?
Yeah, I asked.
Yeah.
I asked. But that's what I'm saying.
If you don't see a ring, you're gonna still ask, like, "Are you married?" You don't
I get, girl.
Listen,
I asked.
Listen,
These dudes out here. You see what happened, girl? You gotta ask, cause I'll do a private investigation. I'll be Googling. I'll do all that, girl.
I was just fucking with my music. I didn't give a fuck. You know, what happens.
All right. Well, let's talk to our fans out there that tune in each and every week. Tell them how much we love them tuning in, commenting, liking, and subscribing.
Most definitely. We just want to thank you so much for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. We love having you rock with us every single Monday as we have our special guests here. Be sure to continue to support us. So you can do so by subscribing to us on YouTube, giving us ratings on iTunes, YouTube, all of that, and make sure you're leaving a comment. We want to hear from you, what you think of our show, what you want to see, who you want to see on the show. But we want to thank you so much for giving us this platform and your support every single Monday. Miss Conversation Piece, how do you like being here in AfterBuzz?
Oh, I love it. I get to see my friends all the time. I get to talk about my favorite show. I just love it here. Yes.
You excited to be here with SummerBunni?
Yeah.
She came guns blazing.
Oh, yeah. She came to talk about it, honey. She's going to talk about it. So let's just get into the meat of the episode. This Princess Prella event. It's a launch event for Princess. So she's starting a new business. Her and Ray J are always doing something.
Why is she just starting a business?
She's a mother. Little Melody.
But why now?
She had a Bugatti and the other dog.
That is total.
I don't think it's never. I think it's never too late to start a business if you're serious about it. But I get where she.
You've had years. Your husband has made money off tons of businesses, and you're just now starting, sis. You're behind.
Well, I remember a long time ago, didn't she have like a fashion line that she was trying to do or something?
It didn't work out, so therefore makeup isn't either.
You know, sometimes
be a mom.
It's hard to be an entrepreneur, girl. It's hard out here. But now
aren't you Princess, Miss Love and Hip Hop, Princess, Ray J, Princess? So your business should be booming, baby.
Well, you know what else I found was strange? Zale says he's bisexual. I thought he was just fully into men.
I thought he was gay.
Yeah.
No shade, but I really did. When he said, I see that with a wife. I said, what?
So now, speaking of like just finding out if a guy's married or has a girlfriend, what if you found out he was bisexual? He's like, yeah, I want to get married, girl.
Probably yes.
Not
maybe that's what it is.
I want to get married. What's up?
Girl, next.
So I know I did ask you this question before we were watching the show. So what made you want to get on the show? We can kind of tap into
because
that.
my music, and I was thinking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this season I really got a chance to like show like my music. It was more like, you know, giving the whole background of like, oh, SummerBunni, like homewrecker, fucking people's husbands, da da da. But like, what about like, why was your husband trying to fuck me? Like, my music was good, so they never showed that. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think you would have done better on another franchise, like another city, like New York, Atlanta, Miami?
They probably hating too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So give us.
And Miami is.
Would you move around? Because you know, like Safari has been on all of them.
He be getting that
you know, like would you like go to a different franchise?
I don't know.
You think you'll get more love in the South because you're from the South?
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, but everybody be hating, so shit. It is what it is.
So tell us and tell the world, who is SummerBunni from the beginning? Who is she? That's what we want to know.
SummerBunni is a real artist, very creative. I write all my music. I'm learning how to engineer, which is really big because when I make my music, I want to be able to connect with it instead of I want to put my own ideas in it. So I'm very creative. I've been in the industry for a while. A lot of people are like, who is this girl? She just came. No, I've been here.
Have you been writing for other people? Okay.
I write all the time. So that's what's big. When my music comes out, I think the world will know. You know what I'm saying? They'll see a different in me, and they'll hear my story.
How soon can we expect that?
Well, it's coming soon. Maybe before the year ends.
Okay.
So what kind of artist are you?
I can do everything.
You can
sing, rap, all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your ultimate goal in music? What do you want to accomplish once all this nonsense, subsides?
I want to sell lots of records. I just want the world to know me for me, and I want them to know it through my music, then explaining it on blogs and social media. That's why I'm not on social media right now. It's just I just gave up with it. It is what it is. They hating, let them have it. My music could talk. You can't take down music off Apple Music. You can't do that. You can delete my Instagram. You can't delete my music. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell my story and I'll tell what I need to say through my music. All the other shit is dead.
What do you want to say right now to the people who call you a homewrecker, don't like you? Because you have some tweets we're going to get into.
Yeah.
People talking bad, girl. What you want to say to them?
Yeah.
I really don't have really hard feelings to people, I can't, I don't have hate in my heart. So it is what it is. You hate me or you love me. You know what I'm saying? I can't beg you to love me. I can't beg you to, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather go through the hate first, and then the hate can turn into love, because then I could change your opinion, or I could change the way that you think of me. You know what I'm saying? You can hate me now. I'd rather be hated than loved, and then I find out and then you hate me later. You know what I'm saying? So hate me now so you can love me later. So then you could be she
Listen,
really
that's a whole song
person.
right there. Hate me now, love me later.
Yeah.
Don't say I didn't
She
tell
really
you
was a real bitch, you know what I mean? And that's just facts.
All right, SummerBunni.
Let's read the tweets, though.
Yes, let's get into these tweets.
Let's do it.
These are the trending tweets from the super fans watching the show. Summer, take it away. What we have here, honey?
So we have one tweet that says, SummerBunni is so horrible for taunting Lyrica on Instagram Live.
That was mean. Are you mean?
I never taunted her.
Well,
She taunted me with her best friend.
Okay.
So therefore, I'm gonna react.
So tell me about the live with Zell when Zell hopped on, because he got in trouble.
He just got on live. And how does a grown man get in trouble for doing whatever he wants to do? I don't get it. I don't get why everybody has to. Are you the president? You gotta respect. So you're gonna show respect. You know what I'm saying? Get to know me, and that's what he was trying to do. So I fuck with Zell on the level of he didn't really give a fuck. He got online with me. He didn't care about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He cared, but then he still was trying to give that chance to let me get to know her. You know what I'm saying? And then you got little kids like them trying to be oh, why? What? How old are we? I didn't even do that. I stopped doing that elementary. I used to pick on people and be man, why you talking to that girl? Why you talking to him? You know what I'm saying? We grown. You older than me. You 15, 20 years older than me. So it's you should act your age, baby.
Well, let's get into the next tweet.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That SummerBunni girl is disrespectful as fuck. I understand fighting ain't always the answer, but bitches like that don't stop till they get their head knocked between the dryer. Wow.
That's a little
harsh.
I
get
way harsh. But
I get harsh.
You don't think because I know a lot of women, when they find out their man cheating, they do want to fight. That's the first reaction. I don't agree with that, because that's too much energy and he's doing wrong. But
Thank you, and he's doing wrong.
Yeah.
You never said I don't have. So then, whatever you want to call me, homewrecker, side bitch, his bitch, whatever. You said he's doing wrong.
Well, yeah, I think
so. Why are you and all your homegirls taking your anger out on me?
I think that's just an after effect. I'm the type of woman where it's like this. First of all, what we had it wasn't that solid for somebody to just come in. Exactly. I don't care how much ass titties you got. If it's that easy for a pretty face to say, okay, I'm gonna throw away what we had, we didn't have anything real.
They did.
I think the thing is that you get that because of the reputation that you had coming into the season, and then on top of that, the narrative that they keep pushing out there. We definitely talked to A1 and was like, well, sir, you can't be out here messing up. Yeah. And then we got into a conversation of saying, okay, he was asking us why we were single and things like that. So we definitely tapped into that whole piece. I think on the opposite end of you, I think it's unfortunate that the only thing we know of you, because you're a beautiful, beautiful woman, is that we only know you for being pretty and then also
because
fighting.
That's what they want the world to know. They don't want them to see like my heart. They don't want them to see like what I do. You know what I'm saying? They want them to they want me to be painted out, because some people do have the power to make other people feel like their situation is bigger than my situation because they want to knock what I have going on.
Do you have some scenes that may have been filmed that they cut all the way?
I have a scene with my mom. I have a scene with my best friend. I have a performance scene when I first came to LA. I have tons of scenes. Okay. But therefore, I'm a home wrecker. So then that's what they put out as me being a home wrecker. And that's what everybody got to see. Didn't get to do my green screens, but I did tons of pictures. And
you were banned from the trip and everything, right?
Yeah, was very banned because Lyrica was so afraid that something could go wrong. Girl, I am not worried about you. I've moved past. You know what I'm saying? This was later on in the season, and I was bad. I feel like a lot of things was off of people. They were just so mad that certain things happened the way it did, but it's like you sitting up there with your husband that has humiliated you. Y'all both humiliated each other, whatever the word is. Y'all both made each other look stupid. Boom. You and your nigga.
So you're comfortable going back to the show?
Yes.
Okay. So, but
was I supposed to be scared of anybody?
No, I'm just saying, who you gonna talk to? You don't like nobody, girl.
It's not. It's not about that. It's not about them. It's not about me trying to be liked by them. You know what I'm saying? I'm liked by myself. I love myself. So that's the major part. And if
girl, you got a whole team of people up in here.
Right, they can't.
Yeah, and I have real people. I don't have this fake Hollywood. Yeah. I love myself, so therefore I can go back on this. I can go back on the show. I can show my face because I love me.
All right, you got a couple more tweets. That's what's up. Self-love is the best love. You got to start there.
If there is anything that I can say, it would be that SummerBunni is a weak ass for going to sleep with someone else's man. Bitch, I want all the smoke. Trailer trash ass hoe damn. Lyrica Anderson, why didn't you pop up on this stupid ass bitch when you had the chance?
Now, I know you're a strong woman, but how does it feel to
it doesn't faze me. Like, you can't, when you get, you know what I'm saying, you can't let little stuff like that. Like, if I was the person to sit up and just be taking all, first of all, half these people are fake pages. So it could be you, it could be any of, you know what I'm saying? These
well, it's not gonna be them because they rocking with you. They ride with you.
But I'm saying, you get what I'm saying? It could be anybody. So why would I get pressed behind somebody that's behind the camera or behind the screen?
I think watching you in the scenes that we have seen of you.
And I feel like, let me say this before
go ahead.
I feel like they were trying to break me and try to make, you try to make the world hate somebody so much, but you're not doing nothing but giving me a chance to speak and where people can really find out, like, you know what, I don't want to hate her. I want to know, like, what it is. Like, why did certain things happen the way that it did? You know what I'm saying? Like, for everybody to bash me at this point is kind of sick, because then y'all say y'all don't know me, then y'all say y'all do know me, then y'all bash me, then you say I never heard of her. What is it? You know what I'm saying? At this point, you're confused. You need help. So therefore, I'm just going to sit back and relax and love me and continue to do what I need to do and to make it where I need to go. Like, no one cares about that shit.
All right, let's get into our news and gossip. We got a lot of tea today.
Yeah, we got some tea. So we have Mr. Bobby Lights from Love and Hip Hop Miami, who was just recently arrested due to disorderly conduct. I guess he was acting a fool out here in these streets.
He thought he was on Love and Hip Hop still. He thought security was gonna stop him, but it's not real life, honey.
Yeah, he is a flamboyant character. Yeah. And, from
Free Bobby.
Free
Bobby, okay?
Yeah, so we had all the tea, and then Miss Brittany B earlier. I was on live with her earlier today. She was having some different artists sing and do stuff, so that was pretty cool. I know Mr. Ray is also looking for artists and things like that.
Why?
Can I do my news?
He's looking for artists.
Let me do my news and
gossip.
Why is
Mr. Ray? Holla, pause the news and motherfucker gossip. Because we need to know, why is Mr. Ray looking for artists?
He's starting a label or something.
You went from hip hop squares. Where did he start? What was the show? College Hill. Went from College Hill, baby.
He's on College Hill.
You need to find yourself before you find an artist, and that's first things first, and that's just that on that.
Come on, Life and Keisha.
Okay, let's move on because I want to hear some
Y'all
fire.
don't be wanting to throw no shade, but y'all know when I'm speaking the truth, it's cool because
No,
this is y'all's job.
I see her and she'll look at me. I'm
There's
just
no,
like,
yeah. Because some of these people up in this room agree with me, baby. Mr. Ray do not need to be looking for no artist. Mr. Ray, you need to go find yourself first and then go look for an artist. Go find a job first and then go look for an artist.
So that's all I have for
That's
news and
you, sir.
gossip.
Girl, let's get into this freestyle because I got to hear this talent. I know you were doing one on the show and it kind of got interrupted by Apple.
Yeah.
So we're going to give
Are
you
y'all
the
gonna
floor.
interrupt me, though?
No, we're giving you the
me
floor,
know.
honey.
I'm sitting back.
Spit them bars.
Let me know if y'all gonna interrupt me. Know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
got
Come on.
you.
But first of all, let me talk when the topic's up. Fuck the clout. Is the clout what you busting on? Hell nah, I hold my own. Don't need a nigga for a G thing. Excuse me, daddy, just trying to ride with you. I let his bitch know it's on tonight. And when I pop a perk, you know that it's a perfect night. Haha, I fuck with small town hoes. A, the does he does, and the little does she knows. Pussy clips like Nick with the good form. He say he like a bad bitch with some lip form. SummerBunni, dope money. I only fuck with rich niggas, yeah, it's so funny. Bitches got bird beef in the bird house. I'm like a bull when they call, bring the ring out. And that's it for them silly assholes, period. If you want to hear my music, you can wait till the EP, and that's just that on that.
All right.
We came ready.
SummerBunni.
And I had no
fire.
interruptions, but I know little girls that's trying to get their music started 12 years later, and that's just that on that.
All right, she spit hot fire, you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in.
I don't have an Instagram. I do have a Twitter, not to cut you off, but I want to let you silly hoes know that want to come taunt me, you can come taunt me at THA SummerBunni on Twitter, and that's just that on that.
Ooh.
And we gonna get them shirts made. That's just that on that.
That's just that on that. Shout out to Life and Keisha. That's that on that.
I am Miss Conversation Piece. Thank you so much
That's
for tuning in. And we had an amazing show tonight. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at MISS Conversation Piece. Check me out on Growing Up Hip Hop as well as Basketball Wives.
All right, and I'm your girl, Rakaya Crawford. You can find me on all social media platforms under that. I just dropped a new single called Lace with Pain. Check that out as well. You'll see me at some games, doing some sports up, but you can also check me every Tuesday at Unplugged LA, hosting an amazing event for upcoming artists. I will see you next week.
All right, till next time. Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.